Yard? All right, yeah. Let's go. W's, where are people at? What's good, what's good, what's good? Welcome back, people. About chat. Let's go, let's go. Go here. Bring this down like this. Ten days. All right. Post this.
I'm sorry.
Already posted. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Pete.
Live now. Live trading. US 30 buys. What? What? No, I'm kidding. Yeah. We're gonna go over right now. But I'm not starting until I get some motherfucking 41s in the chat. What you guys thought? What? You thought we was new? You thought we was new? Give me some 41s, chat. 41s. Come on. Oh, look it. 41. It's a sign. It's a sign. All right, dope. Good to see y'all. Welcome back. Fresh new week. Time to make some money. There's a couple things we looking at today, guys. We're gonna go over it. What up, Meezy? What up, Jacko? What up, MVP? Louis, Anthony, Linus, Drazen. Welcome back. Drew, Matt, Benny, Anthony, Trucker. Nick's was good. Poncho MC Drip. That's a cool name. Poncho MC Drip. I like that. Drip with the one. All right. What up, Salvo? What up, Sage Tay? Good to see y'all. Oh, I gotta go fucking hop in the Discord. All right. Mentorship, hop in the call as well. What's that shit? Here. Share screen. All right. 10 days. Alright, guys, so this is one of the I'm gonna play some music. Thank you, girlfriend. Alright, guys, look what I just got text about. This is why we got insider information. Donald Trump tweet. Look what Donald Trump just tweeted. That's not the right one. Oh wait, or is it? Oh wait, no, 3.4 million. Reposted. No, where's his post? Replies, media post. Wait, let me see. Oh, it's on Instagram. My bad. Donald Look what Donald Trump has posted, guys. Just completed my 2-hour call with President Vladimir Putin of Russia. I believe it went very well. Russia and Ukraine will immediately start negotiations towards a ceasefire and, more importantly, an end to the war. The conditions for that will be negotiated between the two parties, as it can only be because they know the details of negotiation that nobody else would be aware of. The tone of the spirit of the conversation were excellent. Basically, I mean, we can keep reading this. All you need to know is that it looks like, I mean, that tweet alone, in my opinion, can send the market up. It's positive, it's anti-war stuff. That's obviously, you know, when wars, even if it doesn't have to do with the US, is always going to cause fear in the market, which is going to cause the market to short. This could be a reason why we got this like pump up here, but that definitely is a good thing for the economy. So this could be just a pullback to continue longer. I'm gonna go over my technical analysis and go over kind of what I'm looking at in general, right? Because I do look at news, but I also like price action and technical analysis to me is key. So the one thing I will say about NASDAQ, first off, these buys this morning off open were absolutely insane. If you were able to catch it, like a nice 1 to 9 risk to reward. Let's just remove everything and go back. The one thing I'm thinking is that due to like the way I trade liquidity and how I view the markets, I think that yes, we're in this uptrend. We kind of came down and swept this low, which was perfect, by the way. Swept this beautiful low, formed a W, total reversal pattern, to then go long today at New York session open. From there, the one thing I am thinking though, guys, if you look left, we've now taken out the highs. Like the most, like the all-time, like not all-time highs, but the most recent highs here, right? That to me is where a lot of liquidity was sitting. Why? Because look at this whole short that occurred. Everyone who was in these shorts, their stop losses were above these highs, equal highs here with this high. So now we've had this pump up and we've taken liquidity above. If I go out to like the hourly, 4-hour, what? I mean, we've been rocketing, but for some reason, I think that we could get some sort of reaction. I'm gonna trade price action as it comes. We're gonna see what this next candle does. But like, look at this hourly rejection. Came out, rejected the high so hard, and look at this new hourly open as we start to break these lows of the new hourly candle. You guys get what I'm seeing? Big push up, liquidation, maybe a strong push back down, and it could just be a pullback to continue higher. But even if I were to sell, guys, I do need price to be in discount. Let's mark this up right here, and let's see what we can catch. That makes sense. What up, Eric? Good to see you, G. Eric Lay in the chat. Yes, has to see liquidity grab, or maybe even building structure to go higher. Yeah, like the pullback could just be a pullback to like break and retest to continue higher, right? We'll have to go. Misha NYC, yes sir. Dollar actually told me he was meeting up with you, and I was hyped, bro. You know, when he said, I was like, Eric Lay. I was like, what? I was like, I know Eric Lay. And then yeah, we shot podcast that day and the next day. So I'm sorry we didn't meet up, but definitely was open to it. You're the one guy we're gonna meet up with. What up, Cypher? Yerp. Cypher, I love that sheet, bro. Like I said, I think that I have a very analytical mind too, and I love numbers. So whenever I see you break stuff down, like that's what I did, bro, all day. Is I'd be like, oh, well, if I did this with this account, only risk this, you know, and compounded, I would get to this. You know what I'm saying? And bro, like, it works. Look what happens. Catch you next. We'll see you next for sure. Yeah, exactly. 100%, bro. I know you got kids and stuff, and you're busy too. So I think that was one of the things. You know, we know you're busy just like us. Frozen? Am I frozen? Am I frozen, chat? Oh, you reopened. No, I was like, fuck. You know, $3,000 a month for school. Some crazy shit. You must love them kids. All right, well, let's do this, guys. Let's have two scenarios. All right, so I do like kind of liquidation. Took out this high, kind of coming in here. Bro, send it to your microphone, bro. What? Microphone. Let me go. Like a bird in the background every time you speak? Yeah, no. The people next door have a. I'm here. Yeah, no. The people next door have a. Here. Yeah, no. Oh, now I'm just hearing myself. God damn it. Your sound in the video is good. All right, yeah, no. It's super funny that you actually heard that, Sky Blue. The people next door have a bird cage. Not like a bird cage, like a fucking mini house that has like 100 birds in it. Has 100 birds, like 100 different birds and shit. Kind of funny that you heard that. I don't think you hear. All right, let's go over the two scenarios, guys. Longs and shorts. Who here? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys know the Fibonacci. Put a 2 in the chat if you do not know the Fibonacci. Also gonna do a poll. Last question. I'm gonna go over a quick little lesson on fibs. Like this. All right, boom. Luca, did you make a trade chat? What do you mean? A trade chat? What's a trade chat? I want to listen to.
Just down there.
All right, we're vibing now. All right, let's do a quick lesson on Fibonacci, guys. He's asking chat if Luca. Did Luca take a trade chat? I get what you mean. Good shit, he say. Not bad. All right, guys, quick lesson on Fibonacci. But the only way I'm gonna do that is if you guys hit that like button. So if you have not hit that like button, guys, please hit the like button. Help send the stream back out. We're already at 100 people, which is actually amazing. I hope you guys keep coming back. All right, one thing, guys. I don't know if you guys heard on my Instagram story. I'm moving today. Today I'm moving. Did I tell you guys that or no? No, you can just come out. Oh, like right here? Oh, I don't care. I mean, I don't care. Damn SD. Yeah. So I'm moving today, but San Diego. I'm going to San Diego. But the reason I'm bringing it up, guys, is like I hope you guys know anyone who's been new to my chat, and not even new. If you guys have only been here for the last like 4 months, 5 months, you guys have seen me at my most like all over the place shit, right? I had my place in LA, stayed locked in there, streamed every single day, was locked in, and then I went traveling the last 5 months, guys. I have not been in one place for more than 2.5 weeks in 5 months. Why? Because I was traveling. I went to a bunch of different places, did podcasts, did all that type of stuff. And now it's time to go settle back down. So now that I got a space, I feel like I'm gonna be really locked in, and that's what's gonna bring back London session, guys. So luckily Nick's been holding it down for you guys for London session. I think he'll still do that midnight open, but I'll probably do like 10:30, 11 to midnight, and then he'll continue from midnight on for you guys. But nonetheless, it's gonna be fun. So how old are you? I just turned, or not just turned, but 25 not that long ago. Liked already, bro. You're late. What up, gangsta? Hopping off for a minute, but gotta go to the event. And you, what's up? What's up? Thank you for doing that. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Okay, cool. Texas too late for London session. I know. Teleporting, Steve. We're on our way. Yeah, London was fired 2 months ago before you stopped. I know. Hey, chill. Hey, Luca, can you move to the side a few inches? What do you mean? Hey, can you move to the side a few inches? What does that mean? Someone in the chat asked me to move sideways. I don't get it. I don't get it. Pause that. Hey, look, can you move? What? Agree, but pause that. LOL. Oh, you guys want to see? All right, here, look at. Hey guys, we had a dub today. Maybe I'll jump in the pool again. It's warm as fuck in there. Backflip. I understand if it was. Yo, Eric, chill. Wait, I'm confused. Is there something happening that I'm not understanding? I think you guys are all fucking. You guys got me tripping. Oh well. Alright, guys, go over Fibonacci. Once again, 1 in the chat if you know it, 2 in the chat if you don't. So no more trades? No, I'm looking for a trade. Oh, you're hilarious. No, Lonnie. No. The yerba was too strong, he's tripping. This yerba got, it's 15%. I'm kidding. Luke, if you lose, you're gonna have to do a backflip with the clothes on in the pool. Bro, come on. Should I actually do it? Not with this shirt. The shirt's like fucking, shirt's 500 bucks. Shirt's $500. I'm assuming he was not watching live at the... Y'all need to chill. Why am I chat so horny? Never mind. Alright guys, Fibonacci, let's go. What Fibonacci sequences are used for? First off, you don't even know like what Fibonacci is. Guys, go watch YouTube videos about it. It's used beyond trading. There's Fibonacci levels in anything. If you guys look at flowers, literally, you look at like the flower, the inside and stuff, it'll like expand to Fibonacci levels. You guys look at like hurricanes. Hurricanes will respect Fibonacci levels on its fucking thing. It's crazy. So Fibonacci is everywhere. That's what makes a lot of people think that we live in a simulation, is that everything's like fucking math. Like what if we're all just coded? You know what I'm saying? I don't actually believe that, but like just what if, you know? Oh, there's a spider right here. But with the markets, just like everything in the freaking world, it respects Fibonacci. What Fibonacci is it's levels that you can use for pullbacks. Let's say price is trending, right? Let's say price is going in an uptrend, right? Who here has seen the market do this? Right? Well, guess what all this is doing? All these higher highs and higher lows are pulling back into Fibonacci levels to continue price. So you can see right there, you move it up to here, continues, move it up to here, it continues, move up to here, it continues. So it's a area price will pull back to continue the overall trend. So going off of that, what you guys need to kind of understand is that the way I use it is that if price is trending, let's say price is overall bullish, we lead to an impulse, I look for price to be in discount of the overall Fibonacci level to look for any type of entry criteria. So if I go this low, and I drag it to the high, this is that low it created to the high. That's the move, right? So that's 100%. Think of that. That's the move. If this to here, you know, if price is right here, that's at premium. That means that price is already at that 0%. As we start retracing, and this is 100% of the move, if we go half the move, what percent is that? That's 50%. If we go 62% down, what is that? 6.62, 78, 100. So if we go from this low to this high, and then retrace all the way back to the low right here, that would be a 100% retracement, okay? If we go 50%, that's a 50% retracement. When you guys hear me talk about premium and discount, all premium and discount is when price makes an impulse, you wait for price to be in discount, which is less than 50% of the overall move, to buy price cheaper to continue the overall trend. So when price makes the impulse, we wait for price to pull back, shake out buyers while also getting in sellers, and as soon as we make it into discount, we look for a change of character to go and then pull back in the Fibonacci levels to continue. So for those who do not have my Fibonacci levels, here it is right here. Everyone go add the Fibonacci, or like it's over here. It's not even like an indicator. You just draw it out. These are the levels that I have in the colors and such. Coordinates, visibility, right? Background looks like the background's low and shit too. Yo, what up, Ivan? Good to see you, bro. So, all you guys need to pay attention to is that when price makes an impulse, that to me, if any of you guys are taking notes or you guys are curious or whatever the fuck, what I consider an impulse is what the direction is. When price creates an impulse, that to me is now, all right, now that we've done that, that's where I'm looking to take a trade in now, is that direction. Now what's going to get me into the trade is for price to fake out against the overall trend in discount, right? So when you guys hear me talk about liquidations, it has to do with this. It's price will make a high, lead to an impulse. We will retrace into discount. Then what do I mean by a manipulation or liquidation against trend? That means that if the trend's overall bullish, but we're in a short-term bearish move like this, I look for price to come and take out lows like this. Because what does this look like? What does this look like? If you're just like a normal breakout trader, you're probably going to get into these sells right here. No matter what, like, you know, like, oh, price is here, kind of came in here, consolidated, we broke below here. Well, I look for price to like get in early sellers that are trying to like go like this. They're putting their stop losses up in this area or whatever it may be up in here, where buyers are now getting stopped out. We're getting sellers in now. Now I wait for sellers to get in, and then as soon as we get a break of structure back in the direction, like this, there's two things you can do. You can either enter here and put your stop loss below the low, or what you guys will see me do sometimes and preach is that this was this fib from this low to this high, and now we're in discount. Well, the same type of thing that we created a low that then pushed and made a new impulse because we liquidated, manipulated, and led to a break of structure. You could fib up the internal leg from that low to that high and then wait for price to retrace, tap into here, and that's where I look for my entry right in here, stop below the low, to continue the overall trend back up like this. Does that make sense? Does anyone get that? Does anyone understand? What do we got here? Do you guys understand that? 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. All right, guys, keep liking the video or the stream. Come on, guys. Yes, Sirski. New Balenci jacket, and the inside is what? That's so great. Moondog, are you here? Hey. Let's go. Cyphers cost 4 figures. Cypher, how do I get your thing on here? kind of want to show them. Hey, Meezy King, you're the man. Meezy King, I just followed you back, bro. You're the man. If I lose. What? Cannonball. Ugh. Alright guys, go back to the current price. Look at the shoes. Bro, you guys need to chill the frick out. Basically breakout traders would be the liquidity. Looks like a mini downtrend breakout, but price. Yeah, so this is the one thing I want to say is that this is what I gotta say is that, like, if you look for price, because, like, you guys gotta think is that I also take breakouts. It's just I look for certain things to occur before, to then look for the continuation, right? So, this guy's my favorite trader. Good as fuck. Thank you, bro. What's with all the mentors now charging 3 to 4K for a mentorship, bro? I mean, it's so funny that people like whatever, because, like, how do you guys put a price on knowledge that could feed you for life? You know what I'm saying? Because anyone who, like, actually trades knows that, like, you literally, if you get funded once from whatever skill set you learn from whoever, you're gonna make that back fucking 100 times. That was actually a good question I got from someone in my thing recently, and it's like, bro, how do you, you know, you want to learn how to fish, not just buy a fish, right? Different. But let's go back over the breakout thing, guys, because I'm not here to say breakouts don't work and all this type of stuff, because they do. It's just that, like, you got to understand is that I can try and point out places in the market that I think breakout traders are getting faked out, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like, price, yes, it'll be in, like, a downtrend maybe, like this, and we'll kind of consolidate like this, and then all of a sudden, like, you'll draw your low like this. Well, let's say this. You'll say that, like, usually this low is like the breakout area. Well, what if this? What if I understand that we're to the left overall in a big uptrend like this, and that this is just a minor pullback, so that when these people get into this here, this low, right, after the breakout, it's understand that that might be a manipulation to continue higher. Why? Because we're overall in a what? In a fib retracement. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You tap right into the 50%. You look for the continuation. That makes sense? Minor pullback for a major comeback. Hey, exactly. Minor pullback for a major comeback. 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. Uptrend, fib retracement overall. I got you. Well, guess what? Share it right up to your yeah, send it to the Discord right now, Cypher. Send it to the Discord. You guys all for being here too. I was, like, afraid that I'd come back and all you guys, because I missed stream last week, guys. Like, I felt bad, but I was in New York. I was in New York. I was in New York chilling. Hey, yo, you guys need to. I'm dead. No, nothing. It's because they jumped in the pool and it was cold. Was it cold? Do you go to Mercer Labs? I don't think so. That's the thing that you sent me, bro. We actually didn't go. We went to something similar. I wanted to go though, bro. People weren't with the vibes, you know. If me and Steve were there, we'd be there three times. So I'm on 100K funded hero account. With margin size would you trade with? What margin size would you trade with your stops. What margin size would you trade with your stops? I don't really get that. Do you mean what lot size? Not margin. What do you mean what margin? What lot size? What lot size would you trade? Stop giving all this sauce away. Guys, I want you guys all to succeed tremendously. That's why I come here and try to teach you guys, is that I've obviously gotten to find some success in trading, and I think it's due to a couple little things that I would love to come here and help you guys with, right? Pray for me, you're fucking stop. Yeah, like what lot size would you trade with NASDAQ? Bro, you gotta tell me what size your stop loss usually is. Like on average, is it 35, 40 points? Oh, sorry. So guys, looking at this, like I'm seeing like a minor fib retracement, but it's not that big. You see here? You can see here that we're getting a nice reaction. Once it breaks above this 15-minute high, like that's usually just a break and retest, but I don't, like, if you guys know how I trade supply and demand, yes, there's a 15-minute demand in here, but I need some sort of what? What do I need to see first to continue this? I kind of brought up a second ago when we talked about fibs, guys. Yes, this fib has led to here, and yes, we've retraced in the discount. What's missing? What's missing from this retracement that I usually look for? You guys are all saying different stuff. Salva, we get you know it, bro. We get your goat. We get your goat, brother. Yeah, so Salva was right, guys. Is this free look? We need liquidity taken. So if you guys look, we've led to an impulse, but we've led to a retracement. So I'm gonna give you guys this. This alone helped my trading tremendously. So everyone look at what currently is happening right here. Right? Everyone look. This alone helped my trading freaking tremendously. Let's say price consolidated and led to an impulse, right? Well, that impulse left you a demand, right? So we have consolidation, impulse, retracement, tap, and we're breaking back above the high. So what I have to say about this is that the reason I wait for liquidity to be taken, and I'll say it once, I'll say it again, is that if you wait for liquidity to be taken, you are less likely to become liquidity. It's as easy as that. It's not like, it's not super easy or whatever, but that's the truth. So instead of trying to get here and try and go like this, what usually can end up happening? Tries to get you a little bit in profit and then go lower. How do you counter this? How do you not get faked out and not get manipulated? You need some sort of liquidity to be taken. So how do we find that? Let's say we have the demand here, right? We led to an impulse, we found our demand. We need price to kind of channel down, create some sort of lows, and then guess what? Now we have an area of lows below here, right? Of once that gets broken, what's happening? Breakout sellers, liquidity, stop loss above the highs. So what's going to happen? Price will come down, get breakout shares, tap into our demand, right? And then guess what? This is where our entry comes from. And then once our entry comes from here, stops below the low, we look for the continuation. No, what's up? You're good. Oh my god. And then we look for continuation. Oh my god. Spam it. Ooh, where do you get jewels from?
Her $15 zip pod. I got my base car on it.
I thought it was like bang.
I did. Why are you asking?
A lick. Like going camping, the bear starts attacking the campsite. Wait for one of your friends to start getting eaten. Guys, look what Louis just said. It's like going camping, a bear starts attacking your campsite. Wait for one of your friends to start getting eaten. They're the liquidity. It's as simple as that. They're the liquidity. Go jump in the pool again. Did you guys get this though? Top songs, what's good? Bro, guys, Rudy sent me the funniest text when I was in New York. I was walking around New York with like EMMITT and Dollar and Parson. I posted like a video of all of us, and Rudy swipes up. He goes, "Damn, what a crew!" And he goes, "Where's Top Songs?" Like Top Songs was the final. Top Songs was the final puzzle piece to complete the puzzle. Here's the last slice of cake to complete the cake. We were one off from the dream team. Now we need WB. So when it breaks that top zone, do you short or you wait for it to? So when it breaks that top zone, do you short or you wait until it breaks the bottom zone? I need some sort of against the trend trade to come into my entry criteria. So like the reason I put that sell here is that like this is the direction we kind of consolidate and then we sweep the lows down into our entry criteria where we understand, once again, delete where our entry is. How many of you guys have gone to a breakout trade that looks like this? Your stop loss is below the most recent high and you guys get stopped out like that. Does this look like something happens to you guys? Because I know for a fact this happened to me a ton. So I changed my trading to include this. Is I kept getting faked out, being like, oh, why is it every time I like a short right here? Oh, damn, it's because we're in a demand level and the overall extension just to retest and continue, right? So instead, we wait for them to get in, and then once we see the fake out occur, we look for that continuation. You know what I'm saying? What? Any questions, guys? Oh, fuck. So looking at NASDAQ, let me go back to recent price, guys. Sorry, I've just been teaching, you know, I've just been here teaching. All right, so this is great, guys, because look at overall fib extension, first demand taken out. So once again, we have this level right here, but nothing was taken out against the trend. So now that we have that rejection, we could use this as an area of like, all right, if price takes out this low, look for an extension. There's not that many like valid demands left over though. Oh, 30-minute, here we go, boom. 30-minute demand. There we go. That looks pretty clean, guys. This 30-minute demand here with lows being taken out against trend. I like that 30-minute. All days, all days, all days. All you do is yap. You want me to see you're quiet? What the fuck? Thoughts on order flow? Order flow is amazing. I want to learn order flow. Oh, hourly's about to flip. All you do is yap is crazy. Oh my god, that's hilarious. You could also actually, I'm not gonna start. I'll be nice today. I'll be nice today. I'm not getting into a chat. I'll be nice today. What lot size would you use on NAS with a 30-point stop loss on 100K funded 3% daily drawdown rule for sorry asking over again? We will see. I'll do the math for you, bro. Comes to your channel to instantly in the chat world is crazy. He has nothing better to do. Like people like that, bro, like they actually just suck at trading. They won't be profitable, so they have to come to different streams and then make fun of streamers and to make themselves feel better. So that's why I don't, you know, I just gotta take it. comes with streaming, you know. There's a reason he doesn't have his name and doesn't have a profile picture. I was thinking 0.17 lots. Nah, you can do. I think you can do bigger than that, bro. Lou, don't listen to these fools. You're profitable there. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'm not gonna get into it today. You can do whatever, bro. You can do whatever. There's a reason, you know. Because it's been one candle. You said you could have caught some good buys on one candle. Yeah, bro. I missed out on one 5-minute candle. That's rejecting. I missed out on fucking. How many points is this? Sheesh, I missed out on 14 points. Oh my god. That's crazy. I missed out on 14 points, guys. I fucking suck. And look, it's rejecting. Now I'd be down. Now I'd be back at break even. The only buy opportunity would probably be above here. And look, it's just flying back down. That's what I'm saying, is we wait for people like Smoke and Monkey to get into their trades, and then once they lose their trades, we get in because we know what the fuck's going on, and then we continue with our buys. It's as simple as that. They just jump on streams to try to make money and get mad when they lose. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, didn't you know?
Boy, you suck. Go cry and leave the chat. I know. Chat talk for me. No, I'm kidding. I got nothing to say. Bro, you guys, I've been doing this for so many years. It's been way worse. You just gotta move on. Alright, US 30. 15, 30. Same type of thing, guys. This area down here is perfect. That was hilarious that it played out. That's what I'm saying, bro. Dude, you can't fight. I mean, there's a reason why I'm the one on the stream and he's in the chat, right? There's clearly a reason. I kind of like US 30. I think being confused is a problem for me. Yes, sir. Greed is the dude. I'm telling you guys. Ooh, we're retesting this hourly though. Let me check on futures. How many people we got here? Guys, like the fucking stream. Come on, keep it up. Let's go to the hourly, guys. If the hourly on YM tap into the demand on futures, I'll be interested. Horizontal line. Yes, we did retest on futures. We did retest on the hourly. You're not profitable. He's losing since last week. Yeah, bro. 1 week fucking determines my trading for 6 years. I've been trading for fucking 6 years, bro. Like, what? I enjoyed how you yapped on the stage at the Worldwide FX Trade Summit at Dubai this past November. That's what I'm saying. I get flown to Dubai to yap, bro. You get fucking... Come on now. I get flown to Dubai to yap. People listen when I yap. Alright, guys. I do like YM. YM retested the hourly. It didn't do it on TradingView, but we did break and retest into the hourly demand. If we had some sort of lower time frame liquidation, that would be... that'd be crazy. That's the type of guy to be with his homies, and when girls show up, he starts acting tough. Yeah. He's the type that, like, once your homies' friends come around, he's like, yeah, I'm funded. 100K. They're like, the 100K is yours? He's like, no, don't worry about it. 100K live account? No. It's prop firm. No, just, you know. Oh my god. Last week bad for everyone. I know. For a majority of people, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know Emma didn't do too well. I know Mamba didn't do well. That's like going and saying Mamba did bad for a week and you're like, you suck at trading. It's like, bro, look at his cars and look at his fucking lifestyle. You think Mamba can take lose for 3 days and it means he's a bad trader? Dude's the GOAT for a reason. Y'all some lands with those weak ass comments. Guys, he's still here because he's pissed now. The fact that all you guys went at him, he's like, dude, he would have already left. He would have already left. Y'all got on his head. Y'all on his head's rent free. Y'all living in his head rent free. Keep at it, chat. I'm 100% sure he hasn't withdrawn from the market. Bro, you beat BE. I beat someone in a trading competition and lost 10 billion in a day. But I suck. No. All I do is yap. I love this shit. Smoking probably lost it today. Yeah, facts. Top songs. How was your weekend though, bro? So retest at 27ish. I mean, I'm conflicted because I kind of like this retest for the thing. Like, you know, look at this. Can't lie. I've been thinking about this in my head the whole time. You're pissed lame, bro. I'm chilling. I don't know if you see. I'm in sunny California. Pool. Hanging out with a bunch of people. I got hundreds of people here watching me, bro. Life's good. You're the one in my chat talking shit, so I feel bad for you, bro. But it's all good, you know. Go and trade with Mamba. What does that mean? Go trade with Mamba. Like, that's the worst comeback ever. You're gonna come out, go trade with Mamba. Like, bro, what? Go trade with one of my friends? I mean, I will if you want me to. Like, you don't have to ask me to. I'll have to go do it. Yo. Yeah, of knowledge. No, Salva, don't delete him, bro. We like the hate. Let him keep botting. Smoking money, you'll give a small. Yeah, I know. Yeah, go trade with Molly. That's what I'm saying. Why are you still here? That's what I'm saying. Because he's still here in the chat, guys. That's how I know you guys are like in his head rent free. Because if he really like didn't give a fuck, he would have dipped out. But like he's pissed now that you guys went at him. It's all good though. Nothing we can do about it. All right, so back over here, guys. The one thing I am thinking about US30 and NASDAQ is this. Yes, I'm liking the retracement here to go long. So if we go back to what I was talking about us liquidating these highs and coming back down, we now can look for, we have highs to take out against the direction we want. We have a supply sitting up here with a high to take out right here. You guys see this? Look at this. This to me is liquidity. Oh, no, break structure. Liquidity. Liquidity sitting there where if we get rid of this, we could look for price to kind of come down, take out this high. How does that look, chat? What do you guys think about that? Trying to ban me? No, I said not to. I said keep you around, bro. We want you here. You're entertaining. We need some people in the chat to keep us entertained. Cause I guess all I do is yap here, so we need someone else to yap. Trying to ban me, but yeah. But by the way, I literally could in 1 fucking second click your channel, and you'll never be able to see my channel again. I don't care because it doesn't affect me. I want you to see my content. You know. When are you running currency kit AM sessions again? If Mamba just goes out of town, when Mamba goes traveling and he can't do it, he just asked me, and I got you guys. And those who came and did the AM session, what happened? For those who witnessed it every day in the morning, live trading, what happened? What happened? I'm just curious. I just want to ask. I forgot. I forgot. What happened when we took over for a week? When Mama went to Hawaii and I traded for him for the week, what happened? Pretty sure we just swept every fucking morning. Straight W's. Yeah, no, I appreciate y'all. That's the reason you guys are the real ones. You guys are here, bro. It's all good. Turn me 41. Turn me 41. Hell yeah. Can you go through your confluence for buys this morning? I think the buys this morning was so freaking, I don't want to say easy, but the buys this morning were textbook, guys. I'm kind of intrigued on these right now, so I don't really want to go dump over. Oh, we took out this high, I guess. I'm literally just looking for levels of liquidity, guys. Like, one thing I was talking about with Emmett too in New York is, bro, I gotta go back and we gotta put some more respect on the 1 minute. You guys remember back when I was like killing it, just all that, yeah, bro? I was like looking for those 1 minute confluences. I keep overthinking it. Yeah, Kevin, but there's no volume past 2 weeks, wasn't there? Yeah, there's been, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Anthony. Is that you guys can say whatever you want, but it's not like I'm the only one who like lost last week or something. There's been not, especially trying to trade PM session. That's why I'm also bringing back London JR30 with you guys too. So we'll do both. There's no excuse, right? Like I'm taking on the chin and moving on. But you can't just single-handedly be like, oh no, he's the only one that lost. Bro, the price action was pretty fucking bad.
I just stand there.
10.
Been a while since I heard my voice.
Oh, Steve, I just saw your text. Look at I texted you. How many of you guys you still got here? How many likes? Oh hell yeah, keep it up, guys. Come on now. Luca, how did you come back from losing in trading? Understand that you have to follow the system, guys. Is that like trading is a year thing, a whole year, one whole year of trading. 1 week does not determine your whole year. So if you have 1 week that was bad with your strategy, but you had 3 weeks before that you were killing with the strategy, don't lose sight on the strategy. Keep shooting because the positive probabilities will come back. I could lose, let's say last week, let's say in 4 days, I took 4 trades and I lost 4, you know, whatever. Let's say that's a 4% loss. 4%, right? A whole week of losing. 4 trades. 4% loss. The way I trade, guys, like we go for 1 to 3s and 1 to whatever. We could lose for 2 weeks straight. Let's say we're down 7%, 8%. That could take us as little as 2 weeks or 1 week with 3 good trades to make it back. That's what trading really is. Higher highs, higher lows, and the higher highs to continue it. Right? So, might just be in a little bit, you know, the market's in a little bit of a higher low. Is volume during London relatively the same as Power Hour or better? Better. It's better than Power Hour. It's not as good as New York Session Open, though. Where's my big buff, Emmett? You need to chill. You guys are a little sus sometimes in the chat. You're hilarious. I made money from the markets until March and went on a losing streak past few months. Trust me, I know PA is really bad. I know. Isn't it funny that everyone wanted, everyone was like, fuck, you know, all this time. We want Trump markets again. And then Trump market has been like wiping people out. Sheesh, bro. Why do I like? I kind of like the buy still. Only way to land on that. China folded though. He said, "I call." Luke, what are your thoughts on crypto? I hold crypto. I think crypto's good, guys. It's amazing. Bye, Luca. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Best day by Luca. Up a bando on Nas. Let's go, bro. Luca, how was your first year in trading? Ow, fuck. It was good. I just lost and became depressed. But it was great. It was a lot of depressed, it was good. Let's just say I started praying more. Let's just say my first year made me believe in praying. No, I'm kidding. Me right now. Shut the fuck up. Oh, Che went crazy. Nah, it took me like a year and a half, guys, to start making some money. And then by year 2, I was doing well. But thank God I stuck with it, because that first year that was fucking sucky. All right, let's go deeper into like. All right, so hourly time frame. We have the hourly about to close, guys. What we gotta understand is this, guys. All we have to understand is this. Let me pause the music. All we have to understand is this. Everyone, listen. We are. Let me do this. We're gonna clip it. All you guys have to understand is this. We are lower time frame scalpers. What does that mean? The hourly is about to open up in 2 minutes. So we don't need to understand what the next hourly, the 2 hour, the 4 hour is going to do. We need to catch some part of that hourly. So when we look at the charts right now, we got to understand, all right, I'm only looking for like, what's the average hourly range? It's usually, let's say it's 100 points, 200, whatever points it is. We're going for 35 points of it, right? Or stop losses, right? We're going for the 100 or whatever. But all we need to figure out is getting a slice of this next hourly candle. What is the likeliness of where it will extend to? That's all we're trying to find. Okay? So looking at it now, what do we see? I'm gonna turn the session indicator off. Feel better. All right. Get rid of this too. Is hourly starting to flip? What I'm thinking, guys, is we've had this liquidation. We had this big retest. I would love for this next hourly candle to open with a bottom wick, fill some of this, and then look to flip and continue. That's what I'm bias and volume, yes. So we just got the hourly open, guys. Boom. Let's fib up this hourly candle and see. 50% is all the way down here at 21,411. Go to the 15. I'm definitely not buying at this hourly high, guys, because if you look at the 15, we've already three bullish candles in a row. We could go up a little bit, but we still need some sort of pullback to continue. So staying patient for now. Guys, I think that these are the trades I was losing on, right? Just being really like all over the place with like, you know what? We're breaking above, I'm getting in. Oh, we're getting below, getting out, all that type of stuff. So like if anything, I could see these sells selling. I think overall bullish, but I think we could sell down from this supply up in here. Like for some reason, I think up in here, we could have some sort of pullback. But overall, still bullish. Flipping, yeah, we could short from that. It just would be, that would be kind of gambling. I wouldn't say it was that good. Thanks for all you guys for coming back though. I was a little afraid we'd be at like 100. We're at like 130 and shit. We'll make it back to 200 when I'm back to being consistent. We lit. I see so also for the remaining session. Took out May 15th highs, which I see as liquidity. Oh yeah, look at this rejection too. What's goody? I'm gonna have to see. Yo, afternoon go squad members. What is the bias for the moment? I'm thinking that we're overall bullish, but we need some sort of bearish move to pull back to continue. We kind of just went over how, you know, we're scalpers. We just need a little piece of the pie. That's NAS. Here's US 30. It's also a very good liquidation for these sells.
What can we do tomorrow night? I want to do something every night.
So conflicted. So conflicted.
Well, tonight, because I wasn't gonna go because
Ooh, why do you go for one-to-ones? I actually don't. Like, I definitely go for more one-to-ones during power hour because there's less volume. But I really like, I have an exit strategy, right? Where I follow the exit criteria. As long as the exit criteria keeps me into the trade, it might be a one-to-one, but if it keeps me in, it might be a 1 to 3, 4, 5, right? US 30 hourly. US 30 already liquidated the high, right? Like we already broke structure. How about NASDAQ's high? NASDAQ also. NASDAQ also. The thing I don't like about NASDAQ is NASDAQ's still within this range. Yes, we have a trend line break, but US 30 actually is like breaking lows. You know, like we actually have some sort of like support, you know, like on the 1 minute, you guys look here. I'd say it's a little more structure right around here. Not major, but yeah, but lately in power, I always will mark it up a 1-to-1. I always will just mark it up as a 1-to-1 because there, you know, I gotta follow the trade as it goes with the exit criteria. Because if I just put up a 1 to 5, like I'm not gonna, you know, not gonna take that. I also believe in like stops to break even and stuff. Where like the way I kind of think about break evens is that if you take a trade, first thing you guys have to recognize is that you guys are supposed to lose. Like trading is really hard. The odds of you guys winning is low. So if you guys are in a winning trade, you should be looking for ways to either secure or manage. The way that I manage is understanding, all right, I'm risking $1,000. If I'm now up over $1,000, I've now secured more than I was risking, which at that point I should mitigate that risk by putting stop loss to break even. Does that make sense? Because I think that if I'm risking X amount and I'm now winning more than I was risking, why would I let that trade now turn into a losing trade? I already proved to myself that the strategy kind of worked and that I got in profit. It could easily go and reverse all the way down to my stop loss. Does that make sense? Hey Luca, new subscriber here. What's your streaming schedule? I stream every day at 11 a.m. PST, which is 2 p.m. Eastern power hour. And then once I'm moving down to San Diego today, or tomorrow, or yeah, today, where I'm gonna bring back London's, you know, which is 11 p.m. Best loser was exactly. Where you at, my boy? Hey, what's up, Nosa? Good to see you, my G. Everyone in the chat, go tap in with my boy. I almost just hid you from the channel, bro. I almost just absolutely deleted you. Nosa, 100 videos, bro. Good shit. I got to meet him at the FX Summit. I did an interview with him for... Fuck, what company? Forget, but he's dope, bro. Cool guy. Everyone go subscribe. I'll go here. Fuck. Everyone go subscribe to the boy. No, sir. Sorry, you placed your SLTV within... Sorry, so you placed your SLTV within the trade? No, I haven't taken a trade yet. I'm looking for a potential trade down below here. Maybe looking above the highs, but no. No, nice rejection. I don't like the MAs right here. But fuck. I come to Miami and you're not here? Damn, how long are you in Miami for, bro? I was just in New York. You should have came in New York. I did not like New York as much as I did last time. Yeah, I had fun, like, but I feel like if like Dollar and Emmett and them weren't there and stuff, I mean, I had fun. Like, I went there with my girlfriend and stuff, which was dope. I had hella fun, but I think the city was kind of dirty. It reminded me of San Francisco. Like, I lived in San Francisco for a year, and I did not like it. I did not like it. It wasn't bad. Like, it's so beautiful, but it's also just so gross. Like, big cities, I think, are just not my vibe. Alright, guys, I might be looking to take these. Let you know. The only reason I like this, guys, and I'm just thinking out loud, I'm talking out, or yeah, thinking out loud, is this came up and we liquidated this high right here. We liquidated this high, so I don't really know why we would liquidate, come down, just to liquidate again. Because I would say this is not like that big of a liquidation, right? Like this I would consider a bigger one, to then distribute to some sort of low over here or something, right?
I don't know. Okay, where should we go? I don't know. Alright, not that long. Just for grocery shop. Trader Joe's, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh! Wait, where's US 30?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, guys, I'll let you guys navigate in US 30. It might be a quick one.
It's on my mom's card. Well, if you guys all want to come out there.
Hey, Luca, I go for 1-to-1 in power hour with 30 points. What do you think? Yeah, bro, I mean, that's what I'm kind of looking at right now. It's like a 42-point stop loss. 10 days, 10 days. Hey, this is a good lesson. Everyone look, everyone look, everyone look, everyone look. This is a good lesson. So, I had this low right here, marked up like this. But I also had this second one right here, where look, it really, like, people who got in too prematurely, right at this low, are now paying for it on this extension. Because that was, you know, this is liquidity. Like, all these highs and lows getting taken are liquidity, guys. So, we lead to a re-break. Could be interested down in here. Just wanted to point that out.
Wait, Ruby, you've never tagged me. I said tags coming up with
Let me check out NAS too.
I'm so annoyed at you. I don't have enough. I like just...
Oh my god. What is this bullshit, chat? Oh my
Looking
god.
him up on here. When we were all talking about it. I love your boundaries. Why are you even going to- Wait, maybe because you don't
I might go
follow
for it.
boundaries. You literally don't follow me. It's my spam. I follow you on my big account. Of course I did.
I think I should start watching you again. Personally, saying your pod. Wait. I think I should start watching you again when you trade in London again. For me personally, you're saying in your podcast aren't matched to it. That's definitely not true. What do you mean? Just so I'm saying my podcast is not whatever. All right, guys, I'm looking to get in here.
I know, Dave. I was like, no, I'm gonna have to.
Should we wait for this 15? What does 15 look like? Alright, guys, this 15-minute low is getting broken too. I might enter right here. Let's run it. Let's run it, chat. 15 minutes also getting broken. 15 minutes. Alright, I'm up a little bag so far. Not really, but I'm only at 200 bucks. I don't know how this doesn't go with what I said against it though. Trend, go, looking to liquidate the highs, continue it back down, you know? It's all good. But you guys can see I did enter. I'm up a little bit, small blues, I'm back up. We'll see. We're leading. The one thing I don't like is the 15 minutes about to open, but we also just broke the 15-minute low. So I did want to wait for a top wick and flip and stuff, but we've also been waiting for that and missed out on some trades and such, so. I guess we'll see. Definitely might have to go into some drawdown with this bottom wick on the 15, but I'm definitely in for right now. Alright guys, I don't know about you guys, but I'm up 400 now in this short little move. 450. Low-key didn't need that big of a stop loss, it looks like, but alright, let's go. Alright, oh, we're dumping, let's go. Alright guys. We are sitting up around 35 points, which like that's my usual risk, guys. I'm up a little bag right now. Oh, now of course we're rejecting. That was a huge bottom wick, guys. If we come back up to entry, I might get out BE. This could just be a, you know, look right here. You look left. We're liquidating this low. So we do want to mitigate risk because price could still continue up from here. Let's see. I'm back up to 450, 500, 400. Keep going back and forth, but I was up 750 at a point at the bottom of the wick. We were flying for a sec. Alright, I'll let you guys know if I go BE. Right now I'm still holding. Close. I'll let you guys see here. Let you guys know we could be coming back to retest the MA. I just don't like this 15-minute opening up with the big bottom wick and then flipping off the MA, right? So we either continue. Like, look at this, guys. Look at the wick on the 15. If this flips bullish, we could just come all the way back up. So I hope we keep extending back down. I'll let you guys know, like I said, if I get out. Right now I'm still holding. Dump, 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 dump. So for anyone who's on Gates FX, guys, my entry is 42727.2. If anyone wants to match it up with where their entry is. It kind of like, if you guys look at the candle that I did for a second, it kind of flipped back up and I got in at the top before it extended. I'm on the 1 minute, by the way. I should probably go on the 1 minute on here too, but right in here.
I hated mine. Mine was bought. Well, yours was a free. Do it natural. You don't need
Go.
to do it natural. Plug my phone in your guest house.
Dump. Dump. Go. Go.
Like, I don't know. I think it just doesn't want to own anyone. The charger's out here too, though. No one gets flip over. Always the flip over, yeah.
It was Italy and Lucy. Lucy has so many Pokemon.
Oh, there might be one.
Oh, we're not gonna suck back up though. So here.
Crazy feeling like naturally beautiful and stuff. Like, I'm like down like wearing a bunch of
10 days. 10 days. The reason I always show us a live account, guys, isn't just because I want to prove to you guys I'm doing a live account, but it's that, like, if you guys are here taking trades with me and you guys are risking your money, I want you guys to know that, like, I'm here risking my own too, like, taking the trades, right? I'm not here just calling bullshit back and forth and whatever. But that's what I do. Should I get in the sell now? No, I'm gonna go stop loss to break even in a sec. I'm up $200 still. You know? Let you guys know if I get out BE. I took partials profit, deserve being on it early. Nice. Yeah, I got in a little early. I was debating closing some sort of partials. Let's see if I get back up to like. Actually, we'll see though. The one thing I'm thinking is I shouldn't have done that big of a stop loss. Why wasn't it? There was a liquidity sweep. I'll go over the whole breakdown of this trade. The liquidity sweep happened up here. I'll go over the whole mechanics of this trade after we're out. Oh, here we go. Let's fucking go. Alright, if I win, I gotta go in the pool, or what's up, chat? Let's go. Alright, guys, I'm back up 700. Go, go. Dive into the pool. Yeah, we break these lows. Definitely drown. Alright, let's go. Alright, guys, we just broke those lows right here. I'm closing half the position. Everyone close half. We're up over 40 points. Boom. Point. I'm securing some part. I'm not losing this trade. Alright, so I closed some. I only closed $250 of profit, which is actually not as much as I thought it was. But I'm still holding 400. Still holding $400. But at least it's blue, guys. I haven't, last week was rough. I haven't seen blue in a little bit, so we're closing to get back on the streak. Still holding majority though, but close a little bit. It's to put some green on my account. Or some blue. To put some blue on my account. We riding this baby till we die. Look at that was a nice top wick. See if we can dump from here. Stop loss definitely at break even now. Alright, I just manually put my stop loss to break even, so now I literally can do whatever. Doesn't matter. We riding this baby till we die, exactly. Whatever happens, happens. You can't go broke taking profits. Evil Death, I love you for that. Let's fucking go. Guys, I heard that from Peter Tuckman. I heard that from Peter Tuckman in Dubai. He said no one went broke ever taking profits. That's true. Trump talking, damn. Well, like I brought up earlier, guys, I brought up his Instagram post. It was pretty positive. It was anti-war, which usually should pump the market, but instead, I'm looking for shorts. That's what I say is that, like, I'm a price action trader. Having it match up with your fundamentals is amazing, but yeah. You have to kiss me if you win, Luca. Just get the fuck out of my chat. Well, come on. Top songs. Why you gotta say some such shit? You're funny, guys. I want Top Songs to pull up to a meet and greet. I'm gonna do a meet and greet up in LA. Alright, guys, you'll see me if it takes me out. Damn, that's pop up. You guys can see I'm still at $50. I got a good entry.
No. I'm saying
God,
the AP
Ruby!
exam.
Oh. I didn't think that. That was a dumb thing for the AP thing. Senior year.
To be honest, but I'm honest. LMAO. Guys, look who's back. Look who's back. Bro, I make more money sleeping than you. You do, like probably all year. I don't know why the fuck you in my chat. At least we profited, bro. It was not a losing trade. Now I'm out break even with profits closed, bro. I don't give two shits. And if we would have a tighter stop loss, like guys, our usual stop loss is 35 points. Price from entry to the low, 25. So not a full one, but come on. Haters love to hate. Bro, I'll laugh my way all the way to the bank. Let's see who this guy is. See who's gonna get content. God damn it. Wish he posted or something. Well, I mean, you know, we should probably take advice from this guy because he's probably a really good trader. So, anyone's wondering. Hey yo, Smoke Emoji punch the air every time come on stream. I know, he's just mad, bro. Like, if I was broke, I would too. You know? And one thing I've noticed from one thing I've noticed about Forex traders versus futures is, guys, have you guys ever watched a future stream? Bro, talk about one-to-ones. They're going for like fucking 10 points. Like order flow people. Like when I talked to Raul, like I did the podcast with Lamb Raul, bro, he has a 2 to 5 point stop loss on SPX and is going for like the same 10 points. Right? It really has to do with like key level absorption, looking for price to go, and then distribute 1, 2, 3 candles, and they're out. It's super funny that I feel like Forex traders have this like, oh, I need to catch 300 pips, or I need to catch 200 pips. And it's like, bro, I don't care how much pips you catch. How much money did you make? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I've noticed from futures to Forex. Futures traders are way more willing to take their profits off the table, where Forex is like, no, I have to hold. I got to keep holding. That's one thing I noticed. What a crazy retap and break even to continue. Went bigger, my 100K. Let's go. As long as you guys took a dub. I know some of you guys are holding too. Cause I know I tell you guys to go break even, but you guys do not listen to me. Why the fuck my thing? People we still got here. 119 is still here. Fire. Still W's in the chat, guys. Hell yeah. Good little trade. W's, yeah. Hell yeah. Guys, who took the trade? I'm just curious. And who here wanted to see because FXLC is one of the people that it definitely pays off. I mean, I don't want to get started on that.
What was that?
One of these.
What was that?
Alright, guys, still going.
Wait, are you losing, Luca?
No, I'm in a winning trade. Oh, it's about to hit TP too. Wait, what? I know, I might have to jump in chat. Oh, let's go. There we go. W's. Where'd that one guy in the chat? Where'd Smoking Monkey go? I thought it was a lame at little 15 points. What happened? It's hilarious. Couple hundred.
Oh my god.
Stuff at baby in full. I know, it sucks. He said still here lame. Yeah, you, I know. Guys, he's kind of funny. You just pray for downfall. The only downfall I'm praying on is NASDAQ downfall. Or US 30. I meant US 30. US 30 downfall. I will TP smash. Can we get some W's? Actually, no. It's all good. I don't care. W chat. We are coming down to my this is the 30-minute demand I'm interested in, guys. All right, let's go over the mechanics of the trade. There was someone in the chat who didn't understand the trade. Do you guys want to go over it? You guys want to go over it? That's Pokemon is this you. You're hilarious. Yeah, Nico, I got you. All right. Nico wanted me to go over the trade, guys. Let's go over why we liked this, right? So, the one thing that you might be confused about is, oh, like, the impulse of the trend was not usually what you go for because the overall impulse is bullish. But one thing you guys have to understand is where's liquidity sitting in the overall trend? Where are we priced in at? When I look at price leading to a big impulse, and I look left, what do I always say the market moves on? Liquidity. You look left, took out these highs, retesting these highs. Like, look left. We took out one of the largest swing highs that there is. Like, look left. This is all the way back from March 25th, right? March 25th to now, we finally came up and swept that high, which that's the reason I changed my bias a bit from, you know what? Yes, we're overall bullish, but we just swept a major high where we could lead to some sort of retracement and look for some sort of sells. So as I went to the lower time frames, I marked out where I wanted my demand at, right? And where I thought price would come to. All I waited for at that point was for price to channel down in here, and I looked for where's liquidity sitting. So not only did we lead to a liquidity sweep right here because we broke above these highs, but we swept it for a second time where I was like, why would we come up and sweep this high, sweep it again, and then now let me like draw this over here. Why would we do this, sweep this high right here? Why would we sweep that, then sweep it again? Because now where's liquidity sitting? Underneath this low and underneath this low. So once I saw that, I looked for price to change character and aimed for that as my target on the drop. Is what you got to understand. Where is liquidity sitting? So I understood that price dropped down. We took liquidity against the trend, which I wanted to go bearish. So we looked for a buy scenario for this is where early. This is literally where what's it called? Smoking Monkey. This is where he told us to buy. He said we missed out on buys right here. So this is where Smoking Monkey told us to buy. So I was like, all right, this is liquidity, early buyers. We then got it again for early buyers and then broke structure to the downside for sells. That was my trade idea. That was literally it. Where's liquidity sitting? What's price action telling me? You know what I'm saying? So liquidity sweep up here, sharp decline, price retraces. I forgot to mention discount. The price is in discount right here. Price retraced, liquidated within discount. And yeah, easy as that. W trade. Can we get in another one? I know. Next time, Oscar. I mean, it's Monday, bro. We got a whole week. We got a whole year of trading, guys. I'm always here. Can you explain entry then? Entry right here. So if I replay price, if you go to the 1 minute, to me this is a valid level, right? We have this swing high that got taken out, and then we have this low right here with a nice zone right below it. So like it's really just this low, and then the distance we had to this next one. I thought this was a clean zone of like, all right, liquidity's been taken. To me, everything in between here is a range because it was just so rangy. So let me wait for this low to actually break to look for entry. So as soon as we came down, not that one, but as soon as we broke, like this, got into it, and that's all she wrote. Right, so he's that. Still hating, bro, after is wild. No way you don't have anything better. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't care. Is that like, bro, he's just bored. He just wants to he wants to trade with the gang. He wants to be part of NLT. Nothing we can do about it. I want to too. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Well, what another... Look at this retest again. I still think you guys might get some good shorts over here. We might get a good consolidation. Not a good, because I don't want to consolidate, but it might consolidate all day until either Trump talks or something else happens that pushes price. But still, we were able to capitalize on that lower time frame little scalp, which to me, and then couldn't it have been a sweep? That's so, Nico. I was actually hesitant to take it because of what you're saying, but because this high right here liquidated against the trend, right here where my circle is, because this took out the highs and then broke structure to the downside, I'm like if this didn't take the high, then there would be resting equal highs, which then that would be liquidity for price to then get in here to distribute back up. But because liquidity was already taken up here, I didn't think we needed to take the low and then take the high again. We've already done it twice, right? This took this high, we came back up and then breaking structure where the liquidity is now down below here, which we swept it. Like look at now. Where was it? Right below here. Below here. Swept it perfectly. We went from the high, swept the high. Where's the liquidity sitting? Below the low, came to the low. Simple as that. Simple as that. You still go over the session's open buys before? Yeah, I'll go over the session open buys real quick, and then yeah. 350. All right, so this morning, guys, I mean, NASDAQ was beautiful as well. But, like, I mean, if you go to NASDAQ, I went over this. The NASDAQ, guys, as well. The sell within here would have worked up in here. Aim for the lows. Worked out. All right. The fib worked, guys. Like, look at the fib. Guys, what did I go over with the fib? How the Fibonacci is a retracement tool to look for entry. So this was the impulse. Even though we were bullish, this was the impulse. Was a sell impulse. You mark up the fib low, or the high to the low. You wait for a retracement into discount. Then you look for a liquidation against the trend. Then you look for an entry in here to complete the fib level down to the lows. It did exactly that. Got in here. Stops for like right here. And it completed the whole fib level. It's as simple as that, guys. Everything I went over with the Fibonacci level went over right here. This high, this low, retracement, continue. Easy as that. But going over this morning, 6:30. So 6:30 a.m. replay. High, low. You know, I kind of liked how we kind of like came down. We were in a downtrend, but all we've done here is higher low, higher low, higher low, and then kind of came and swept it before session. So it goes into what I just said again, where like liquidity was already taken against the trend, right? We came here, we kind of channeled up, and then we swept liquidity right before the open. So now that's the new low, but you kind of have in your head of like, why would we sweep these lows right before session if we're not going to break the highs and fly? So, I mean, literally, like as soon as these highs broke, I would have executed. That's why I said that this morning's buys to me were very clean. Not too much more I can go into. That was on NAS, US 30 as well, was that like we had a nice like pullback that took out lows before session, where you kind of got to understand like why would we go and sweep those lows if we're not going to then just break this trend line, break this to the upside, right? It's like up in here or even like down in here. So. Beautiful. You mapped this shit out at the beginning of the stream when you were yapping. I know exactly. Smoking Monkey needs to listen. Yeah, exactly. If he would have listened to the yapping, he would have caught the trade. I think he said he got in. He's like, I got out for a weak ass 10 points. I was like, bro, I fed you 10 points and you still hate me? Yeah, top songs. I'm gonna send you to top songs, bro. He's gonna have his way with you. Oh shit. Still sus.
Wait, did you get two other movies? Like, is it just so you and well, we're gonna switch. Like, we're literally neighbors. We're neighbors. They're two, like, randomly
I still think it's gonna go lower, guys. If you guys want to sell up in here, I still think we're gonna continue lower. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. I appreciate you guys. You caught the full. Nice, good job, bro. I'm head out of here. W stream. I gotta go pack up my car and stuff to go. But guys, just know streams are coming back harder than ever. Can I get a bunch of W's in the chat for the trade, guys? Can I get W's in the chat for Instagram? Or what? More W's.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad. It's just literally the location.
More W's. Come on, chat. Back to it, like you never left. Come on. Guys, more W's. Come on.
It would happen.
More W's, more W's. Back to it, like you never left. Come on now. W's in the fucking chat. You wanna look at the W's. You can see it.
Oh my god,
Really?
Hi, stream. Hi, stream.
Everyone say hi. Spam hi.
Spam hi.
Do you guys see where they're talking?
What?
You see where they're talking in the chat?
No, we're not. Oh, now I got. Hi, stream. Hi.
Everyone spam hi. I don't know if they heard me. Everyone spam hi. No. That was funny. Spam hi. Yo, top songs chill. Alright guys, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming to another stream. Tell Smoke and Monkey what color is his Porsche. Facts. Love you, top songs. Love you guys. Come back. I'll be back on stream potentially tomorrow, and we'll be back in the new cribbo. And yeah, but they guys are coming back. Make sure you're subscribed if not, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Later, chat.